Hello everyone and welcome to Quarantine Sessions here. These are going to be workouts that you can do from the comfort of your own home with no equipment at all, just your body weight. So today we're going to start off with a leg workout. We're going to work the quadriceps, the hamstrings, and the glutes. And all you're going to need is your body weight, a bench or a chair, and these right here. So lids or covers to Tupperware. If you don't have these, you can use napkins or towels, anything that you're going to be able to easily place under your feet and slide back and forth on the floor. So not going to be able to do this on carpet. You're going to need wood flooring or any smooth surface in your house. All right, so follow along with this workout. We're going to go for 5 exercises here, and the idea here is this is going to be a fat loss workout. So I want you to move from one exercise to the next with minimal rest, really no rest at all. Once you finish the 5 exercises, then you're going to give yourself a 1 to 2 minute break and repeat the cycle all over again. So we're going to go for a minimum of 4 rounds. If you have a high fitness level, you could go for even more, 5, 6, whatever you got. So here we go. All right, so we're starting the session off with Bulgarian split squats. Now for these, whether you do them with weight or not, they are absolutely brutal. Awesome exercise. So you're going to elevate one leg on either a bench or a chair. You're going to keep your torso as upright as possible, and you're going to sink into a squat. So we want to be going for like a 1 to 2 second lowering phase on the way down. We're going to drive through the heel and come all the way up. So it's really imperative that you push through your heel. If you let that weight come up onto the front of your foot, the tendency is to feel a lot of tension and pain in your knee. So the better you can do at maintaining your heel in the ground, the more effective this will be, the less knee pain you're going to have. Now for those of you who have some trouble with balance, you can just implement a broomstick here, or anything you can grab onto, and that's going to help you keep your balance. So you don't have to focus on stability on this one so much. You can really just focus on training that quad. Alright, so next we're going to be moving into some squats with a twist. Since we're only using body weight here, we want to make these a little bit nastier, put some more time under tension here. So we're going to start at the bottom of the squat, whatever the lowest position is for you. You're going to raise up about halfway, stop, sink back down into the squat, and then stand all the way up. So that's going to count as 1 rep here. We're going to go for between 10 and 20 repetitions with this one. Excellent exercise. What you want to make sure you do here, however, is when you come up for that half repetition, you're stopping completely. I see a lot of my clients do this where they're just kind of bouncing through the increments here, and we don't want to do that. We want to keep those quads under tension the whole time. So you're going to sink down, stop in the middle, back down, and then raise all the way up. Alright, so already those quads should be feeling pretty smoked, and we're going to go right into jump squats here. So you're going to sink down to about a 90-degree angle, and you're going to jump up. So you're going to push through the heels, and we're trying to land as softly as we can and going right into another rep there. So this one as well, we're going to be going between 10 and 20 repetitions on these. Now for those of you who have any knee pain, or you're just not at that level of athleticism just yet, no worries. I want you just to do air squats. So just eliminate the jump. Just sink down into a squat, push through the heels, and try not to lock the legs out at the top. So come up about 90% of the way, and you're going to keep the tension on those quadriceps. Alright, so in comes our Tupperware to work the hamstrings. So we're going to lie on the floor here and place our feet on top of the sliders, in this case our lids for the Tupperware. And we're going to lift our butt off the ground. We want to keep the butt and hips off the ground throughout the entirety of the motion. This is going to ensure that we're making those hamstrings and glutes work a lot. And even indirectly, we're working the abs on this one a little bit also. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift our body off the ground, and we're going to slide our feet in towards our butt here, whilst maintaining our body up off the ground. So you're going to slide in. You're going to pause for 1 second, try to get that feeling in those hamstrings. Slow and controlled here so you can really feel those hamstrings contract, and then you're going to extend your legs again. Right, so right from the hamstring sliders, we're going to work the glutes. So we're going to come on top of the bench now. So you want to rest your mid to upper back on the bench here. You got to find your comfort spot. Everyone's a little bit different, but you don't want to be sitting with the bench way high up on your neck. That's just really uncomfortable. You don't want it sitting on your vertebrae here. So I like to put my mid back against the bench. We're doing these one leg at a time here to make them a little bit nastier. So we're going to push through the heel as we sink down to the ground. We're going to place a nice stretch on those glutes, and then we're going to initiate the force through the heel. We're going to drive through the heel and lift the hips up towards the sky for a pause and come right back down under control. So this is a more advanced exercise, so here's an alternative. You can just have both feet on the ground, and it's still a great exercise. So you want to make sure you keep your knees forced apart. You push through the heels and you try to squeeze those glutes at the top of the motion. Try to give it yourself a pause of 1 or 2 seconds at the top of the range here. Guys, so there you have it. That was the workout. I want you to try this out and let me know what you think. So the whole idea behind this type of a workout is that we want to maximize fat loss, and we're achieving that by doing this in a circuit style. So you're moving from one exercise to the other with minimal rest. So this is really going to work your cardiovascular system. You're going to be breathing heavy through this kind of a workout, but it's all good. In terms of the rep ranges, I want you to go from between 10 to 20 repetitions per each exercise. Now this is great because although we're doing body weight and we're not using any external weights, you can progress this type of a workout and get better at it by simply adding repetitions each time you do it. So let's say the first time you do this, you can only get 10 reps on each of these exercises. The next time you do it, try to push for 11 and then 12 and 15 and so on. And once 20 repetitions becomes easy for you, don't worry, because I'm going to be giving you workouts that you can do with additional weight. And these are things that you can find in your house. Just little things you can find in your house to make these workouts a little bit more challenging and progressively overload with weight. All right, so try this out and stay tuned for the next workout.